The last thing you want as a property manager is a vacant unit due to not knowing where to advertise your listing. And that problem can easily be fixed just by finding the right listing site, which I will be helping you with today. So you might be wondering, how do you fill these empty units? Well, it's by creating rental listings and advertising them on various rental websites. You could also check to see if any advertising opportunities are available through your local apartment associations. I'll leave a link to a master list of associations down below that you can check out. So it sounds pretty simple, but since there's so many choices out there, it might be difficult to choose just one rental listing site. And to help you with that, I've rounded up the top 10 best options. So before we dive in, what exactly are rental listing sites? A rental listing site is any website that specializes in advertising your rental properties and displaying them across multiple platforms. This means that the website is connecting your properties with tons of potential tenants, costing you only a few minutes of your time. Some of these sites also provide functionality apart from simply listing your rental properties, like listing syndication, rent collection, and property management. There are also some tenant tools like identity confirmation, tenant screenings, and credit checks. When using one of these rental websites, you'll normally have some guidance while creating the listing. Some of the basic information you always want to include in your apartment listings are things like photos and videos of the apartment type, like if it's a studio or a loft or a one bedroom, the apartment size, typically in square feet, and of course the rent prices. Although this is just the most basic information about any apartment, it's enough to get your first apartment listed on some of these websites. So now let's get into the list of the top 10 best rental apartment listing sites. To nobody's surprise, apartments.com starts off our list. I mean, with a name like apartments.com, it's the place where apartment hunters will begin their apartment search. With their easy to use website and user-friendly design, users can quickly and easily find apartments that you have listed. This design is also very beneficial to property owners as it makes it very easy to get listings up and live in just a few minutes. Apartments.com takes the user through every single step of the listing process, providing guidance and suggestions along the way. When making the listing, the user can add things like an interactive map, a neighborhood zip code, multiple photos, and location-specific information. Also, since prospective tenants also have the ability to view apartments from their mobile app, your rental listing gains even more attention. After listing your apartment or multiple apartments, there are also a ton of tools to help you along the way. Some of those tools include background checks, credit checks, and even the ability for tenants to pay rent. Second on our list is Zillow. The Zillow Rental Manager is a very powerful and versatile tool that allows you to have multiple units listed at one time. With Zillow, you can manage all of these apartments from one single platform to make sure that you fill vacancies as quickly as possible. One of the most useful tools that Zillow offers is its quick and easy listing creation. Just like other rental sites, Zillow provides guidance to the property owner during the process of creating these listings. That means that anyone can create an attractive and effective apartment listing in just a few minutes. Also, Zillow provides a ton of other tools that make it a very good option for landlords or property managers. Some of those tools include application reviews, tenant screenings, background checks, and rent collection. Next up on our list is Avail. Now, they operate slightly different when compared with other apartment listing sites because Avail is a rental listing syndication site. This means instead of listing your apartment on their own website, Avail distributes them to some of the most popular sites at one time. This means that you only have to make one listing for your apartment and it gets spread to very high traffic websites where it's going to get exposed to millions of potential tenants. Some of these websites include Zillow, apartments.com, Trulia, HotPads, and many more. The best part is that Avail makes creating these rental listings a breeze just by asking a few simple questions. And then after that, the website automatically comes up with a description of the property that is sure to attract many apartment hunters. Apart from listing your sites to these websites, Avail also provides tons of other functions to help you decide on which applicant is the best. Some of those tools include credit checks, online tenant screening, online leases, and rent collection. Next up, we have Zumper. Zumper is a refreshingly easy to use website that makes listing your apartment something very easy. One of the main benefits of using this site is that you can get your vacant apartment filled in as little as one day. The way that Zumper manages this is by a reservation system. When a potential renter shows interest in one of the apartment buildings, they pay a small fee to have it reserved. After its reservation, the property is taken off of the apartment list and it's taken off the market. Then after approving the application, they digitally sign and lease the apartment and it's no longer vacant. Also, when creating a listing on Zumper, there are tons of tags and categories that you can include to make sure that your property is getting to the appropriate market. So for example, you can list what kind of property it is, like student housing, income restricted housing, anything like that, the specific neighborhood where it's located, and so many other things. Next up is Craigslist. Now, Craigslist is a classic website for selling anything you can put a price tag on, including apartments. Although it's not regarded as an apartment listing site, it serves as a very effective one. One of the reasons reasons that Craigslist is one of the most useful apartment listing sites is because of its immensely high traffic. With millions of visitors every month, you'll be more likely to find potential renters on Craigslist than any other site. Another reason that it can be so good is that it's very easy to target specific cities or areas. With its location tools, you can make sure that you are only attracting people around the area of your property. Also, Craigslist is an extremely easy website to learn how to use. Most people have already had some sort of experience with Craigslist, so there's really no learning necessary. If you don't have any experience at all, the process is extremely straightforward and simple. Next on our list is very popular Realtor.com. Regarded as one of the most popular listing sites, Realtor.com guarantees traffic to your property listing in just a few days. Since it's also a place where landlords and property managers can purchase advertising and leads, you can greatly increase the number of potential renters viewing your properties by listing them on Realtor.com. When listing properties, they make sure the potential renters viewing them know everything possible about the property, including information like the surrounding schools, grocery stores, gas stations, and even nearby restaurants. Moving on to Trulia. Trulia is another classic real estate search engine that has been in the industry for more than 15 years. Since they are owned by Zillow, they boast an impressive database of properties hosted by Zillow. For landlords, Trulia makes it easy to make your property seem as appealing as possible. With the abilities to use tags on the properties, prospective tenants can use a keyword search to quickly pull up any of your apartments. Also, since Trulia is partnered with sites like crimereports.com and everyblog.com, landlords can reflect the crime rates in their listings. This means that all of the rental prices on the website are as transparent as possible. Next up is MyNewPlace. This is a great place to list your rental apartments. The interesting aspect of MyNewPlace is that it's able to provide landlords and property managers with insights on whether or not the rent they are charging is adequate. Using crawlers that index over 12,000 websites, MyNewPlace can provide property owners with a complete overview of the median rent surrounding a certain area. With this tool, you can make sure that you are not overcharging or undercharging, making it easier to fill up your properties. And next is Apartment Finder. As one of the most popular apartment listing sites, Apartment Finder provides many tools that increase conversion rates and get you more clicks on your listing. By adding special labels to your listing, Apartment Finder alerts users if something is going on with your listing. For example, users can be alerted when there's a price change or price drop on one of the listings. These special labels greatly increase clicks, increasing the number of people interacting with your listings. And last but not least, we have DoorLoop. Okay, I'll admit that I am biased, but hear me out. DoorLoop is an all-in-one property management software that manages all aspects of your property management company. Apart from that, DoorLoop also has the capability of syndicating your apartment listings to tons of different sites, like Zillow, Trulia, and the Apartments.com network of sites. So this means that after going through the seamless listing creation process, your listing is posted for millions of people to see at once. Apart from these services, some more of DoorLoop's features include a full accounting suite, which includes bank reconciliation, bank account syncing, custom accounting, and more. They also have maintenance management systems that accept maintenance requests from tenants via the app, create and edit work orders, assign them to vendors, and pay those vendors all from one place. DoorLoop has a tenant portal and communication tools, communicating with tools easily via multiple methods from one single dashboard while giving tenants an easy place to pay rent and other regular fees, improving your ability to collect rent and more of it. And of course, an owner portal. You give yourself an easy place to manage everything related to your owners, including printing checks and special reports, so you can keep everything neatly in its place. Like we kind of talked about, marketing and leasing tools, including e-leasing, lease templates, screening tools, a custom website, and more. And DoorLoop has a convenient mobile app version that gives you an easy way to keep tabs on everything when you're on the go. If you want the basic features, DoorLoop's pricing starts out at $49 per month for up to 20 units. However, the real savings come in when you choose the Pro or Premium plans. So if you're looking for a property management tool that can streamline, optimize, and even automate many of your property management processes, then try out DoorLoop. I'll leave a link for it down in the description. So there you have it. That's the top 10 rental listing sites. I hope that this video was able to help you out. And if it did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more property management content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!